Is FMGE really unpredictable? Not really. After studying paper from 2019 to 2024, we noticed something interesting. The same topics keep coming back again and again. So in this video, I'm going to share with you the top 10 most repeated topics in FMGE, the exact chapters that show up often, and how to prepare for them smartly, not blindly. Let's get started. Here's what you will take away from this video. The most frequently asked topics in FMGE, chapters that show a pattern every year, and subject-wise tips to make your preparation sharper. So if you're aiming for 150 plus marks, this might be a shortcut. Let's begin with the two subjects that are absolutely scoring machines. Medicine gives you around 33 questions. Most repeated topics are diabetes, especially drug of choice, complication and insulin types, ECG interpretation, how to detect heart attacks, heart blocks and calculate rate, and yes, common comparisons like RA versus OA and systematic conditions like SLE. Next is community medicine or PSM, about 30 questions. Watch out for national health programs, RNTCP, JSY, Ayushman Bharat, biostatics, sensitivity, specificity, cohort versus case control, and health indicators like IMR, MMR and DALY. Together, medicine and PSM give you almost one-third of the paper. Next is powerhouse of combo, surgery and allied subjects. This alone gives you 47 questions. Topics that repeat: in surgery, hernia, burns, type of shock, and rule of nines. In anesthesia, CPR, stages of anesthesia, muscle reluctance. In orthopedics, common features and nerve injuries. And in radiology, classic signs like soap bubble and sunburst. If you revise this cluster smartly, you can secure nearly 50 marks here. Now let's talk about two more important subjects. Obstetrics and gynecology gives you around 30 questions. Most are topics include eclampsia, PPH and various contraceptive methods, stages of labor, photograph and APGR scoring. And then comes pediatrics, around 15 questions. High-yield chapters include developmental milestones, immunization schedules, and newborn care like neonatal jaundice and birth asphyxia. Combined, that's 45 questions, around just two subjects, huge scoring potential. Many students ignore this, but that's a mistake. Short subjects together give you 5 to 15 marks, and here's what to cover. In ophthalmology, cataracts and visual field effects. In ENT, Renan and Weber test, diphtheria. Dermatology, psoriasis, bacterial and fungal infections. Psychiatry, drug of choice for common conditions, withdrawal symptoms. And in radiotherapy, types of radiation and side effects. Don't leave this for the last week. Even 2-3 days of focused revision can help you grab easy marks. Pathology and microbiology, core subjects. Both of these gives you about 13 questions each. In pathology, focus on cell injury, necrosis and especially inflammation, types of mediators. Image-based questions also repeat from this. Be ready for those. In microbiology, key topics are staining techniques, Gram, ZN, India Inc., diarrheal bugs, Vibrio, Shigella, E. coli, and questions on culture, media, and toxins. These subjects are repetitive and very predictable if you're regular. Pharmacology and biochemistry. Pharmacology gives you about 13 questions. You should know about drug of choice for disease like TB, epilepsy, pneumonia, common adverse effects like ototoxicity and hepatotoxicity, and drug schedules like H, G, and X. Biochemistry gives you 17 questions, a great scoring subject. Focus on vitamin deficiency, especially B1, B6, B12, and D, enzyme kinetics and urea cycle, and some genetic disorder. These subjects are not just theory, they require understanding and logic. Next up, we have three foundational subjects. Anatomy and physiology gives you around 34 questions combined. Most asked areas are neuroanatomy, cranial nerves, brachial plexus, spinal tracts, embryology, developmental of heat and gut, and physiology, acid-base balance, renal function, and cardiac output. And then there's forensic medicine, around 10 questions. Frequently asked areas are science of death, types of inquest, IPC section like 302, 304, and 375. Also basic medical ethics and consent rules. These three can be your secret scoring weapon. So what we have learned: top 10 topics that are repeated almost every year. Clinical based questions are now the norm. Image based questions are increasing fast. That's why it is important to spot the pattern and not just cram randomly. If you want a PDF of this high-yield topics, just comment PDF below and we'll send it your way. Also start your 30 days revision plan from today. Remember, focus, revise and repeat. Smart revision beats hard cramming every single time. This exam may be tough, but guess what? You're tougher. Let's crack FMGE 2025 together.